Welcome to my new potty post series, Visiting Tuscany's Most Beautiful Small Villages. Today we're exploring the mountain village of Barga, located in Tuscany's Lucca province, which is 20 miles north of Lucca in the Serchio Valley. Barga is located in Tuscany's Garfagnana region, which means it is surrounded by a lush green landscape with valleys and chestnut-forested mountains in the background. If you're someone who enjoys the out-of-doors like hiking, trekking, fishing, and horseback riding, Barga is a good place to use as a base while you go explore. And as I've walked around town today, I've seen many hikers who are passing through. In the 13th century, the town became an important trade city, and during the Middle Ages, the mills in Barga were famous for manufacturing silk threads, which were then sent on to Florence. This is the Piazza Salvi, and this is the site of the Loggia dei Mercanti, or the Merchants' Loggia, where for centuries silk, salt, sheep cheese, and honey were traded. And next to it is the Florentine Marzocco, which is now a community building. And here we have the lion, which symbolizes Florence's political power, since Barga stayed faithful to Florence for centuries, which gave the town all sorts of economic advantages, which enabled Barga to develop as a major trade town. And over here on this column, I'm sure some of you will recognize by now, the coat of arms with the 6 balls of the Medici. That was the Medici's coat of arms. A lot of hikers this time of year. Town has a dark feel to it. Of course, it's not a very sunny day, and we are in the mountains, but it just has a darkness about it. I guess this is a statement about the Wi-Fi situation in Barga. It says, free Wi-Fi in the rooms. I've climbed up to the Duomo at the top of the town of Barga. And as you can see, the views are just spectacular. These are the Apennine Mountains. It's not a very sunny day, but the overall effect is still just stunning, magnificent, totally enclosed by the mountains. The Cathedral of San Cristofano is the artistic highlight here in Barga. It's one of the most impressive Romanesque churches to be found in Tuscany. The Cathedral of San Cristofano is located high above the town. On a large vantage point called the Aringo, which is a green field-like area that in years gone by was used as a meeting point for the people when they wanted to come and discuss important matters, and it was later used as a place for public executions, which is perhaps why the residents call it Praticchio, or the nasty lawn. Another little piazza with a cafe and bar. The old opera house. And each summer, Barga hosts a jazz festival if you're a jazz aficionado. Poor little kitty, he doesn't look very happy, does he, little boy? Barga is considered the most Scottish town in Italy because at the end of the 19th century, many residents emigrated to Scotland looking for work. Many of these people returned over the years, and today it is estimated that 40% of the residents in Barga have relatives in Scotland. This might explain why there's an annual fish and chip festival in town. And that is the Theater of the Different. Okay. This red telephone box was a gift from the UK to the people of Barga and placed in the town center where it now operates as a book exchange. It is dubbed the smallest library in Tuscany. And in the background is an amazing old stone bridge. Just had to get that in there. Barga has been awarded the Orange Flag by the Italian Touring Club, which is recognition given to small towns in Italy for excellency in tourism, hospitality, and the environment. And it's also been awarded the Città Slow Award, which recognizes a town for its slow pace, quality of life, and use of city spaces. As always, thanks for joining me on my wander through Barga, which is featured on my new app, Posh. Posh is a fantastic little travel guide for must-see destinations in Tuscany, the Languedoc-Roussillon, and Provence in France, which uniquely includes GPS locations, descriptions, and ratings of all public toilets in the locations visited on the app. Written in 5 languages, it's an app for people on the go, like yourselves, who have to go. So if you're out and about in Tuscany or the south of France, take Posh with you. Available in Apple or Google. And I leave you with this: the marrow of life is not your usual trek.